God, this is so good.
Perfect. Oh, what happened? Fucking. God damn it. Instagram screwed up. I don't know why. I hope it's gone. Bam, 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 bam. What is good, ladies and gents? Welcome to the second crazy ass episode of gmPM, baby. Obviously, there's some extracurriculars that are going on. We decided to bring on some special guests. Crazy hockey season now, and this animal right here, this goalie, I don't know what team 6 is, if he's like SEAL Team 6 or if he's like out here sniping goals. But let's get this thing cooking, baby. What's good, boys?
GM gang, not a whole lot. I mean, shit, I didn't bring any of my gear with me. You know, now I feel all.
I feel underdressed.
Yeah, bro, for real. Damn, Hunter is like rocking the full goalie get up, dog.
It's a little sweaty out here, boys.
I feel like we have to go to Hunter real quick because like it's got to be a little hot. But Hunter, tell us what was the idea behind this wardrobe choice, my boy.
Well, boys, I've been out here. I've been on the ice early in the morning, and you know, you guys know I've been playing for this team called the Ducks for some time now, and you know, the organization was just going a different route, so I decided to jump off, and now I'm a free agent. As you can see, I got my, my free agency gear on, and yeah, boys, I'm just feeling the vibes and feeling I'm out here, and I'm gonna skate how I want to skate. I'm gonna move how I want to move, and I appreciate you guys having me on.
Yeah. Free skate, bro. Free skate. This is you do you. You know what I'm saying? You do you. That's a lot. That's a lot of gear. Is that all the gear? I feel like you still.
he's taking in water like a goalie would after a couple saves. I love it.
Yeah. We're gonna put you through the ringer now, motherfucker. We're gonna take some shots on goal. Just FYI. You think you coming over here just being safe and being some fancy little goalie on this show? It's not gonna be the case. I just want you to know that.
Guys, I'm already sweating, so I'm in the hot seat. I'll do my best to do what I can out here. But yeah, now I'm here for it, guys.
It's so fucking good. Hunter, we love you, bro. And you're the best fucking sport ever. Appreciate you bringing your skills.
I mean, hang on. Hey, you got your skate too? I mean, you laced up?
I didn't want to mess up the wood floor, so I have the skate covers on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nice.
Very, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, we're excited to have you, Hunter. Especially.
Como, what's good?
Oh, can you guys not hear me? Is it okay?
Yeah, no, I got you. Sorry. Yeah, I hear you. Go.
Oh, yeah. No, I was going to say it's good to have you, Hunter, especially because of the craziness this past weekend. We have to talk about it. Oh, my God. I mean, I was at a BTS concert yesterday, but I was looking at the game on my phone while everyone's like listening to the music. And I was like, holy crap, how did this happen? Where did the comeback come from? And as typical like Las Vegas Knights, you know, they always figure out a way to win, man. So what a crazy team.
Hunter?
Yeah, absolutely nuts, dude. Crazy weekend. Hell of a hockey game is what it was.
Crazy, bro. I mean, down 3-0. Como, what were the odds on Polymarket? I didn't check. I was watching the other game, but like I didn't check. It had to be down to like 2% or 1%. No, at one point for Vegas or whatever, at least.
I didn't see it specifically, but I mean, it was pretty early in the first period, so I assume it was like 20% around there. Because in hockey, 3 goals is not that bad to catch up with. And you know, there's a problem they say in hockey is like when you're up by 1, you play tight. When you're up by 2, you start getting a little loose and relaxed. But 3 is the worst number because you're just feeling like, oh yeah, we have a very comfortable lead, but it's just too early. If you're up by 3 in like the third period, you're fine. But after the first period, oh man, that's a recipe for disaster. Especially teams like Colorado who aren't really. And Hunter, correct me if I'm wrong, but like in my opinion, like Colorado isn't known to be like this. Like, hey, we're gonna like park the bus, not do anything for the next 2 periods. Like That's what actually the Knights are really good at. But yeah, Avalanche, I was like, oh, this is not a good like position to be in. But supposedly they were like 52-0 if they were up by multiple goals. So, you know, sometimes like the stats are meant to be broken.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I saw at the end of the game, it said that of their playoff games where they were down 3-0, the Golden Knights had been 0-19 since they expanded, right? And so that 20th game, now they're 1-for-19, coming back from 3 down and advancing. And man, honestly, guys, like my pick after last night for the cup, I gotta go with the fucking Knights, boys. Bring it home, Vegas.
Why did he sound hella Canadian when he said that, bro? He's like, I gotta go with the Vegas Knights, boys. Don't you know?
Wisconsin coming out, my guy.
Bro, and I'll tell you this much. I was literally there that playoff run when Vegas won the cup, whenever it was. Bro, like that arena is top notch, dude. To be in that arena like during playoff time, there's nothing better. How far removed is Vegas from, because they were an expansion team? What was it? 6 years ago? No, like they're fairly new. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was about that. I want to say like 5. But yeah, I can't be too sure. I was all about it. I was thinking like Vegas needs a team. The Golden Knights making it flashy, seeing their like intra-period performances and shit and Cirque du Soleil and whatever the hell they're doing over there. It's perfect. And the fact that they started out so hot, right? They're a hell of an organization.
Yeah.
Yeah, like apparently a bunch of like in like hindsight, a lot of these GMs from all of the other teams, because basically whenever you do like an expansion team, you essentially need to give up your players for this team to be actually viable. And like I think all of these like GMs thought they were smart, giving up like really like old like expiring assets that aren't really that important anymore. But in reality, these were like the hidden gems, and like in hindsight, they just gave away such good players. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like I think I forgot what team was supposed to actually take Jack. Oh, the LA Kings. The LA Kings were supposed to take Jack Eichel, but then the GM was too stingy about giving up his picks, and he ended up in Vegas. And then the LA Kings the next year were like, oh, okay, we made a mistake, so let's go after this I forgot this. It's like this French guy like Dubois or something, but he ended up becoming complete trash, and like they spent way too much money. So like. Yeah, these like GMs and stuff, they need to make the smart choices, and Vegas has been doing an amazing job. I mean, they even fired their head coach right before the playoffs, and that like sparked something within that team to just be like insanely good. Yeah, and they're just meant to be in the playoffs, like in terms of the way they play. They like block shots, they like throw themselves in front of the goalie, and then the Carter Hart has just been amazing. Like I was always like an Aiden Hill fan, but like Carter Hart has been really good. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like hockey playoff, I'll tell you this much. Hockey playoffs have not disappointed at all this year. They really, really have not. Obviously, we don't see as much action on the prediction markets, meaning as much money going like we see for NBA or NFL games or whatever. But it's, you know what it is? When you're checking out like Polymarket or Kalshi or whatever prediction market platform you're using, like every sport has their thing, right? It's like if you're not watching live, then a lot of the times it's like I feel like why? But unless you're just a fan and you're just like I want this team to win, but like every sport has its own. It's almost like you kind of have to perfect each sport on like how to predict, right? Because with hockey, it's like okay, like you said, Coma. Is a 1-goal lead safe depending on what period? I watch tennis now, right? Like Roland Garros started, right? Like the French Open. And it's like 1 point of a break can mean the difference in like how the markets sway. Do you guys like see, Coma, do you see this? Like when you're actually looking at sports, like you have to nail each sport down to like a science and like actively be watching it. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me tell you this, like, not yesterday's game, but the game before for Vegas Knights versus Avs, they were down by 1, and I think they were around like 22 cents. I just put like $500 on them because I was like 1 goal lead on the third period. This is like a recipe for like a comeback. And the way the Vegas Knights were playing, they were not scared. They weren't trying to like overreach or anything like that. They were playing just their brand of hockey, and I felt pretty like I knew it was gonna be a greasy goal one way or another, and so I just put 500 to win like 1,500 or something like that. And I like I said, I ain't no bitch. So when they scored 1-1, I was like, they're gonna win this game. I know they're gonna win this game, and then they ended up winning like 2-1. And yeah, it was one of those things where again, like Avs never lost being up after a third period, and they ended up losing. So like, yeah, stats are meant to be broken. You gotta go with the game vibe and things like that. But one thing I will say though is you know what's crazy? I'm in Vegas and I haven't made a single bet at the sports book. Like there was a guy at his name's like Trent. He put like $3,000 on the Avs to win, like 3,000 to win 2,000. He was up 3-0. But the thing is, he couldn't cash out because he got like a physical slip, right? He has to wait till the game is completely done. Ended up losing the match, right? Like he could have cashed out maybe at like 84, 90 cents, but he couldn't because, you know, with unlike Polymarket or even online sportsbook, you could just cash out whenever you want. So hindsight, man.
That's the beauty, bro, honestly. And I'll say this is a perfect segue into maybe kind of like what we can talk about now, like into like Bucket and MLB. Bro, the Bucket Pro picks that you guys gave me, the 3 picks, bro. The Diamondbacks scored 6 runs in the first 2 innings, right? I picked them up at like 48 cents or whatever it was, right? Like right when you know, when the picks came out or whatever, 48 cents, 6 runs, it's at 98 cents. I'm out, bro. I'm out. I don't need to wait another 8-9 innings for another 2%. 98 cents, cash me out. I'm on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, Coleman, to your point, that's left physical slip. What do we like? What is this? Bearer bonds? Like, where are we? This isn't 1981, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, give it up, peeps. Guess it's time everybody starts coming in for like the new wave. But Brett, Bucket, bro, 2 for 3. I was good with it, bro. I was great with it, man. 2 for 3's money.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's here. I can I'll share today's for everyone here. Yeah, it was nuts, dude. Yesterday, that was I mean, overall, the past 2 days we've hit some variance, right? It's been you know, not the best records. I mean, still profitable, right? And the pro picks are still hitting, you know, a majority. You know, today we've got some really strong confidence picks, especially for the pro picks. So I mean, yeah, today we're taking Brewers, Guardians, and Dodgers as the 3 pro picks. You know, and then, yeah, I mean, we've got, I think, 13 games today. What do we got? 8, 12, yeah, 13 games today. So, yeah, it'll be a fun day to kind of watch and see what's going on, you know?
Yeah. If you have a riskier appetite, I would say maybe what do you think, Brett, about this? Like, because the Brewers and the Dodgers are a little juiced, to say the least. They're -270. What's your opinion about run lines at this point?
I think Dodgers for sure is juiced. Brewers, I think, is all right. You know, let's see. Let's open her up here. We got a run line. Yeah, 1.5. And the total under 8.5 for a total on Brewers, which I think that's probably good too. Accurate. You know,
the Cubbies are shit. The Cubbies are shit this year. Yeah. Like I haven't been following, but you guys know me. I'm not the baseball guy. I just follow whatever the pro picks and Bucket tells me. But like, are the Cubbies are shit this year? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. They're not doing great. You know,
Cubs fans, it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. You know, I mean, they're they're in the same kind of boat with the Rockies and the Mets. And
Milo, we told you who's gonna win. Brett told you yesterday who's gonna win. It's Bucket. Okay, that's who it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'll tell you who's gonna win. Yeah, the Brewers are gonna win. The Guardians are gonna win. The Dodgers are gonna win. And the rest of them, I mean, you know, I think they'll all probably hit. You know, I mean, like knock on wood, right? Like that we go 13-0 today. Right? That's like the goal day. You know, but for now, you know, I mean, I think the earliest game. I think the first game today is Rays. I think is the first game today. Let's see.
That's so much data, bro. Yeah, look, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, my Milo's like, just tell me who's gonna win, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Let's see. Let's pull up the pro mode here. Yeah. Rays and Orioles. First game today. Yeah, we got some pitchers.
Hunter, are you a baseball fan?
I don't really mess around with baseball much, but I used to play it and whatnot. Guys, I have to say that bucket looks freaking awesome. I love seeing this. I've dove in a little bit, but like seeing the pro and whatnot.
Oh yeah, I mean the pro mode is where it's at. The pro mode has got absolute, just the most insanely detailed, rich data. That again, ultimately the whole point of bucket is not to, I mean, like, trail at your own risk kind of thing. You know what I mean? But it's to provide as much good data as possible for people to kind of DYOR. Baseball is probably one of my favorite sports to predict on. Hockey is probably my favorite one to watch. I don't bet hockey because it just gets too crazy, man. Like, it's too tough to bet. But like with baseball, and there's so much data and there's so much historical data and so many factors that come into play that I think it's just a ton of fun to predict on. And so yeah, giving people as much data as possible to let them kind of figure it out. Both teams are lucky too, so that'll be interesting to see what happens.
Throwing words in like regression analysis, I'm out, bro. Like regression starts coming into the mix, bro. Goodbye. When you start using SAT words, I'm out, bro. I'm out.
Oh yeah, dude.
Just call it fatigue. Dave.
Yeah,
Fatigue. Yeah, people
whatever,
are getting
bro.
they're tired of winning. They're tired of losing, or they're tired of winning. Yeah, that's what regression is basically.
Yeah, no, I think baseball is probably the only industry with more acronyms than Web3. You know what I mean?
Maybe. No, but
Hunter, we'll flip you over to promo. You just have to post every day about buckets. That's all. And meet our KPIs. We're good.
Copy. They're extremely high, but
yeah. Coma has like a certain number of impressions you have to do in order to keep you on promo. Why don't we do that, Coma? If anybody that wants to keep their promo trial has to tweet every day, and then we could extend it. It's like free marketing, but also they still get free picks.
Our philosophy is if you keep winning, you're going to keep wanting to keep posting. So as long as our product is good, why not share? Like you, Dave, you said you won. Why not talk about it, right? Boom.
Bro, I'm posting my slips, bro. I'm posting we might not have my Polymarket wallet yet for our competition internally, and you guys are going to see what we're talking about. For those that are watching the show for the first time, me, Brett, and Coma kind of have a thing going where we each kind of uploaded a fresh wallet into Polymarket, and we're kind of Brett built us this dashboard where you can be able to see our picks live and kind of just see who's going to be able to get bragging rights. Maybe we put like every guest, Brett, would it be too much if we put like a guest on? Because I want Hunter to make picks too, right? Like if Hunter thinks that the Knicks might lose tonight, I need to know this. A, trolling purposes, number one. And B, right? Because he's fair weather Knicks fan, if I remember correctly. He's in New York, but he's not like real Knicks. Tell the truth, bro. What did you tell me? You're like, I'm a Bulls fan or some bullshit, no?
I am a bullshit fan.
Exactly.
I'm a Bulls fan. Yes, it is true. But I've been on the bandwagon for the Knicks as my second squad for like 4 years. If that gives me any ounce of credibility out here.
No. My second squad. I don't have a second squad. Fans don't have second squads, bro. It's not how it works. Second squads. Ridiculous. Yes, Natalie, Knicks at 8 p.m. tonight, 100%. Milo, the Knicks are going to drop one. You're a funny guy. Guys, do we realistically think that the Knicks have – I mean, look, I don't know what's going to happen, but like the Knicks losing tonight, I can't see it. I can't. There's no way. This Cleveland
they're favorites.
Bro, this Cleveland team is cooked, bro. Exactly. What are the other? What is it? 57? At 57?
Yeah, right.
Bro, Cleveland is cooked, dog. That's it. Like, you guys are telling me that just watching the end of that game, and also, I know, Coma, you said stats are meant to be or these streaks are meant to be broken, but this is like 165 series, right? That a team has never come back down 0-3. Do we really think this Cleveland team is the team that's going to do that?
I will say, though, I think the Cleveland could win at least one game. I don't know about the series, but yeah, they could win this game just because, like, even yesterday, like, there was this theory about the referee for the San Antonio Spurs game. Like, he's traditionally known to reverse the swing of a series. And that's why everyone's like, you gotta bet the Spurs because they need to win to make the series competitive. And then long behold, like the Spurs win. And then there was a guy who was like laddering like OKC like plus 1.5, plus 2.5, plus 3. He put 350K across the board from 1.5 to 7.1. He lost that. But like previously he was doing other ladders where he actually won like a couple $1 million and stuff like that. So it's been pretty great. Yeah, dude,
the ladder bets
so
are
wild. Yeah.
The ladder bets are popular, bro. I've been seeing that all over my timeline, right? And I feel like it's just two guys, right? Like it's like one guy's doing 350K-ish, the other guy's doing 500,000-ish, right? Like that's what I'm seeing. Because like those are the slips that people are like that they're posting, and people eat that up, man. Like the impressions on that is crazy, but those guys know what they're doing, right? Like the ebb and flow of the game, like that guy that literally called like the Cavs in game 1 for the Knicks. Like he cashed out, like we talked about in the last episode, right? Like so, these guys know what they're doing the majority of the time, man. But that's big boy money. $500,000 on a slip.
Yeah, that's wild, dude.
Yeah,
absolutely wild. What do we got for total? You think tonight on the Knicks?
Bro, they've been hitting the over, no? Like they like heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not to use my special word called regression, but there could be some regression happening across the board.
Right.
Yeah.
No doubt.
That's what I'm thinking.
So
the under 217 at 48 seems like a solid value. If they are gonna.
Yeah, Brett, I'm kind of with Coma on this, and Hunter, maybe you tell me what you think, but like, as I think they will go in and spank that and literally spank that ass tonight, but I wouldn't be upset if they lost and then came home and won it at the Garden. You know what I mean? Like, it's always better winning on like your home floor, but obviously like you never want to drop a game. So they're going to come out and like, they're actually like going to play. I just don't see mentally. I feel like the Cavs are just, they're just like totally they're totally cooked. And if that is the case, I don't see if Cleveland wins, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking maybe the under if Cleveland does win, because they're always ugly games. If the Knicks lose, they lose ugly, low-scoring games, usually.
Yeah, honestly, like my thoughts on this are, I feel like step on their neck, right? Like you got to step on the neck. You got to end it now because they're going to be playing away to start the next series, correct? They're playing the 1 or the 2. So they're going to be playing away.
Yep.
So use this as a mindset to destroy when you're away. And like I'm hoping that every player on that bench is going to be looking over at the Cavs bench and like fucking rattling their zipper at the Cavs, right? Like get ready for what we're about to give you right now. Honestly, that's how, if I was like coaching them or assistant coaching them or captain on that squad, I'd be like, listen, we gotta do this because we have to practice away. If we can't beat the Cavs in this clutch of a game in their house, how are we going to do it against OKC or the Spurs?
True. And before we kind of leave basketball, like the Spurs looked, I mean, did anybody think that the Spurs were going to lose yesterday? This is what I never understood is like 2-1, obviously like they called up, Adam Silver called up his closer and what's his name? Oh my God, why am I not remember? Am I blank on the referee? What's the referee's name? Scott Foster. Calls up Scott Foster. And they're like, this is going to happen. Bro, they end up blowing out OKC by 20. Shea's literally falling down everywhere when people aren't even touching him. That was the talk of everything. And I'm just like, what is going? He really does flop. I know I'm a little all over, but the flopping is absolutely wild. Fox literally you see on the replay, grazes his leg. And he's like, Academy Award performance. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. And they're calling him and they're giving him fouls. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, it's becoming EPL. The NBA has turned into EPL. You know what I mean? It's insane, dude. They roll around on the ground for a while until they realize nobody's looking, and they're like, "Oh, never mind, we're good. I'm up."
And we don't want to alienate our English crowd. So if you're here for English Premier League, shout out. Oh, so no, we're all for it. But before we go there, Spurs are looking really, really good. I like the Spurs. I think they come out of the West. I genuinely believe it. I don't think OKC is going to – I think when the Spurs are on, bro, like they have a complete fucking game and they're not turning the ball over 1,000,001 times. Like, and Wemby is playing like he plays, bro. I don't think they're going to be – but I do think the Knicks have a shot. Maybe that's my psycho fandom, but like I think we beat them in the bubble, the bubble, the freaking the what's it called tournament earlier in the year. So the cup, exactly. So at the end of the day, crazier things have happened. Wait, boys, Spurs, OKC coming out of the West. Brett, what do you say?
I mean, I think probably OKC is going to win it, but I mean, Spurs are at 39 cents right now. So if you think the Spurs, I mean, that's a killer value. You know,
not bad.
Buying them in at 39. Bad. Yeah, I mean, even get out after first half and probably profit. You know, if they're leading, you'll profit.
Coma, what's your call? OKC or Spurs coming out of the West?
Heart says Spurs, brain says OKC.
Yep.
What does regression say?
I mean, I think Spurs will do better numbers. So maybe Adam Silver is just like, hey, let's do Spurs against. It doesn't really. Oh, I guess the Knicks. Yeah, Spurs against Knicks would be kind of cool. Yeah.
I feel like those are both kind of like non-major markets, San Antonio and OKC. But I guess San Antonio is more established. But it's just like, I mean, you want like LA, New York, right? But if you have to settle for New York, San Antonio, OKC,
you know what's a bigger market? Having an alien on your team. So, you know, like I think that's a big enough market of itself. Like, so
that's a fact. Hunter, OKC or the Spurs coming out of the West?
Yeah, man, I have to go with the sweetheart. I feel like the Spurs are the sweetheart. We got freaking Xerxes, the alien, whatever you want to call him, dude. I'm a huge Wemby fan, and he's stepping up when it matters, and that's the shit. That's why I'm going with them.
Let's go. I'm with you. I'm with it. It'll be revenge for 1999 all over again, except this time we emerge victorious. Bro, and Jalen Brunson making second team all NBA, bro. Fuck these guys. Get out of here, bro. That's ridiculous. I don't even want to hear it. Second team?
I mean, he looks like a beer league NBAer, right? Like he looks like a beer league basketball player, let's be honest. His body type.
Stats don't lie, bro. Those stats don't lie. End of story. All right.
True.
Let's move it on to Roland Garros. The French Open has officially kicked off. Novak, there's some scares, boy. Novak Djokovic dropped the first set, and everyone was like, Novak's never lost a set. The odds really didn't even reflect. It's like he didn't lose, if I'm being quite honest. When I was looking at the odds, I'm like, nobody believes this motherfucker's going to lose, like, at all. Coma, you were trading on tennis or what?
I haven't, just because I'm currently just like out of the office right now. So waking, and also these games are like 2 a.m. my time. So I don't know if you've seen like Chill Pill, but he's been posting stuff in our group chat, private group chats. But like he's a very he's not like a ride or die kind of thing in terms of like I'm gonna see it to the end. He's like a very like I see value, I'm gonna cash out kind of guy. So like I didn't follow any of his picks because I literally told him I was like, dude, I'm gonna be sleeping, so I'm not gonna follow any of these because I know you're gonna cash out if you see value one way or another. But I think all 3 of those players lost, unfortunately. But again, those are value picks.
2 of the 3. So 2 of the 3. 2 of the 3 lost, and we cashed with Bandecki. She was at like 25-30. So we did this. His whole scenario here literally ended up playing out exactly the way it like worst case scenario. We ended up I broke even because I took these picks, right? But yeah, it ended up working out. We ended up breaking even. So yeah. I mean, he's on it when it comes to this comes to tennis, bro.
Yeah, and especially if you win 2 out of 3, you're up a lot. Like here, because obviously these are very underdog picks, so it's definitely a good strategy to go with. It's just you have to be like locked in, especially if you're going to be like cashing out and all that stuff. That makes sense.
Yeah, but you got to be actively watching it too. I wasn't watching, and there was at one point where I could have maximized. I could have cashed out because he cashed out on one of them, right? Like, so he ended up net positive, not even at break even, but you actively have to be watching them. And it's like, it's like, in crypto when we're like, how do you buy a meme coin and go to sleep? You can't, same way. You can't put a prediction on in a market and then be like, I'm going my way, unless you really got the nuts or your name is Coma. I ain't a bitch, bro. I'm gonna hold this.
2 for 2, bro. 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Go Knights, go Knicks, minus 5.5. Game 1, remember?
Yeah. That text was classic. I was like, you still have this? You're like, I ain't no bitch. All right. Gents, any takes on the tennis side of things, and then we can jump into some receipts and then maybe some politics at the end if we have a little bit of time. Hunter, are you on the tennis courts after you're done practicing on the basketball courts for our showdown?
I'm more of a pickleball guy. I gotta be
honest. Oh, fancy.
But yeah, no, I have zero tennis knowledge. I'm out here. That's why I put the helmet on. I might have to pull it down while you guys are talking this.
Yeah, we might need to bring in like Chill Pill or something for our tennis analysis. So now we have future guests. Like we have a hockey, what do they call it? Like when they're like specialized in something, like a hockey savant or hockey.
Our correspondent.
Yeah, we have a correspondent.
I like it.
Now. I love it. Yeah,
I love it.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm not touching tennis.
Wimbledon is not now. That's further down the road. Right now is Roland Garros. It's the French Open. It's clay, not grass right now.
That's what happens when a Canadian asks about hockey, or not hockey, tennis.
She's English. She's English. That's why she's asking about Wimbledon. Yeah, she doesn't even know. No, how do you not know? It's literally played in your backyard.
She's always so supportive of Canada. I don't know why then.
That's Widow. Widow's the Canadian. Maybe
Widow's the Canadian.
Widow.
Whoops.
Yeah. She's supportive of Widow. Yeah. I don't know. Brett, should we bring up? I know the receipts isn't fully there yet, but I do want us to at least make some picks. You know what I'm saying? Even if they're live on the air, just so that we have them live recorded here. So I need bragging rights, bro, because. I'll tell you this much. I'm just starting to get my feet wet, right, with the picks and using a bunch of different tools. And we're gonna be showcasing a lot of different tools coming up. We have the next 5 or 6 shows pretty much booked out with a bunch of different tools, right? We're gonna have Camel coming on, Trade on Site. We got the Yamada team. We got Pred. We have Almanac. There's a bunch of different ones, and you guys are probably like, "What the fuck do they do?" Exactly. We're essentially going to bring them on so you can see exactly what it is that they do. Because people are actually building really, really cool tech out here, right? There's another one called Elastics that is essentially aggregating Kalshi and Poly markets. So you essentially get a really full picture of the market. So everyone's kind of trying to find their niche. And we're going to have these on. But what was I saying? Where was I going with this? Receipts. Where was I going with this? Receipts and I brain farted.
And picks. Yeah,
picks.
Receipts and picks.
Receipts, picks, founders. Yeah, honestly, a lot of these tools, they're gonna try to similar to how Bucket does our sports. They have their own secret sauce in terms of how to provide analysis and trading at the same time. So it'll be really cool to see it live, right? I think a lot of issues with some of the spaces or stuff like that is we can't show anything.
Yeah.
Visually, a lot of it is just verbally talking. Hey, my project is good. Go check it out. Is Hunter actually going to click the link? Probably not. The reality is if you got to see it to believe it. Yeah, and unfortunately for my receipts, I'm not doing too well. While Brett is just killing it.
And I've yet to upload my wallet. But we will get there. There's just a few growing pains. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I mean, and to be fair, I just kind of got bored the other night and went full degen mode and just started kind of painting the 5-minute Bitcoin chart on Polymarket. And
it's apparently working out pretty well,
dude. Yeah, it's fun. I look at it kind of I played tons of video games growing up. You know what I mean? And I still play I've got some homies that every once in a while it's oh, you want to get on some Halo tonight? And it's me, 3 buddies, and then a total of probably 10 to 15 other people on the planet that are still playing Halo, and but so instead of the gaming, this is pretty much what I'm doing to game until GTA 6 drops. You know what I mean?
Is there a release date for GTA 6, Brett? There's a release date now, no? For GTA
November
6,
19th.
Did I make that up?
No, November 19th.
Oh.
Yeah. As knock on wood, I guess, fingers crossed, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll see. The day that tech crashes across the entire planet, literally every single person I know that works in tech is oh yeah, I already took that day off. I'm going to be playing GTA the whole day. It's oh yeah, same.
So sick.
So literally watch Amazon servers are going to go down. It's going to be Cloudflare outages. There's going to be all sorts of stuff that probably happens that day between the absolute insane overload on Rockstar servers and on the internet in general. But anybody that would be available to fix it is, out of office that day because they're home playing GTA. So it'll be an interesting day for sure. Yeah, November 19th, I think is the latest. But now instead of gaming, I'll just hop onto Polymarket and 5-minute Bitcoin. It's just sometimes you get away with like $1 or $2. There's been a bunch of trades. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. It's like plus or minus $10 with a minute left. It's like, yeah, I'm out. And just like hop out for like $2 profit or.
I want to I'd probably pull my hair out, bro, with Bitcoin, like up down markets. I can't. That's too much stress.
Oh yeah, I mean, again, there's tools. You know what I mean? If you're using the right tools in prediction markets, you have a serious advantage. And so I've got some things that I've built out over the course of the past year. To just constantly monitor, the Bitcoin situation or all the sports stuff or weather.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But so the receipts are here. We got to get your wallet linked up.
Yeah,
and
100%.
Comey, you gotta start degenning more. Be more irresponsible.
Yeah. I gotta. The thing is, I'm trying to be more pragmatic with this account because, like, I want my picks that we announced to reflect here versus like trying to make picks in between our episodes. You know what I mean? So we gotta probably figure out what the best way to handle this. So I purposely didn't touch it until the next episode to be like, hey, these are my next picks, but. Realistically, man, this was kind of a weird one. Like I put money on Eva Jovic to beat Emma Navarro, and Emma Navarro was like not doing very well, but somehow she ended up winning the whole tournament. So that was kind of an odd one. And then I put money on the Avs to win game 1, Hunter, and they just completely crap the bed. So I think that was where, and then Aston Villa did win, so that's why it was 1 and 2. But yeah, I thought I made the right picks. I made a post about it. And I lost 3 in a row yesterday on EPL, but it's okay because sometimes you just do the analysis. You have to accept the losses, and then you just move on to the next one. So yeah, 1 and 2, but I'll make it back. Apparently, I have a 0% ROI though, so I'm not in the negative. Apparently, no, I'm definitely in the negative. We'll figure it out.
Maybe I'll spin up a new wallet and not degen the shit out of it.
Yeah. No. I mean, you do what you need to. I think personally for me, I'm just trying to keep like a track record. Like I think this is a good way to do it. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I want to get Dave's linked up. For sure.
Oh. I made a few picks actually in the inside. Yeah. I don't know or in the receipts.
Oh, you did?
Or
today?
Oh, maybe I did. Yeah, I'm not sure if it shows up. Oh, I guess not. Yeah.
What were your picks, and who are you picking?
So I did 2 picks. I picked the Cavs money line, and then I did the Hurricanes Canadians under 6.5 goals. I think it's gonna be a little bit tighter. Canadians don't play very well at home, so. I feel like it's going to be like a 3-2, 2-1 type of 2-1 type of game. So, yeah, let's see how that goes.
They've been shit. I hope my brother-in-law's not watching this, but the Canadians have been shit at home. Let's bring in our resident hockey correspondent, Hunter. What do you make of this, eh? Who do you think is going to win this series, eh? Do you think it's going to be the Canadians or the Hurricanes? Yeah.
That was a good one, man. That was pretty solid. Yeah. Canes. Okay, you guys have to know that RIP. I'm a Rangers fan. So I hate the Hurricanes with a burning passion. So just keep the bias in mind. I also kind of think that the French Canadians are good at shooting. They got worse at goaltending. Not the Canadians team. I'm talking about just coming out of there. They're good at shooting. They're not tough. They're good at passing. They got the finesse. So I have biases against both teams. But I'm a huge Martin St. Louis fan, and I do like this young Canadian team in terms of their players. So that plus the hate, I have to go with the Canadians. Plus, it's about time. We got to get Canada to a cup game. I don't want them to win the cup, but we got to get them to the cup game.
What are you talking about? The Oilers were at the cup twice.
Oh, I forgot about them. Who are the Oilers? Oh,
where even is Edmonton, bro?
Yeah,
Nobody even knows where Edmonton
is.
Bro, if I showed you a map of Canada, you probably couldn't even, you couldn't, number one, definitely tell me where Edmonton is, let alone Montreal, Toronto, Calgary, Ottawa, any of these other fucking cities, bro. I don't know
Quebec.
what to-
The real question is, what is an Oilers? Is the real question. Yeah.
Nobody knows, bro.
It's
Nobody
true, man.
knows.
But you know, I'm trying to like discount them because I need Connie McDavid to get his ass over to New York and follow Gretzky and his career path but win us a cup.
Didn't they get beat by a team from Florida in hockey?
Ooh.
So bad.
You know how much snow is in Florida, bro? Come on, it was expected. Yeah, the Panthers, that was a great. They were a locked-in team for a couple of years, but yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they were sick for a few years.
Yeah, but those are my two picks for today. The Cavs money line. I think they're gonna take it. Like I regression is all I gotta say, Dave. That's the name of the game today. Regression.
That's it. I like it. Widow's losing her mind. Widow, I just put the link into the group chat if you want to come on and defend Canada. I don't know why anybody would do that, but like if you want to come on, give us your picks, give us your take. I also know that you're a ridiculous Spurs fan, which is just weird. It's weird. What do you mean lost the listener? I think I just sent you put up or shut up now. That's it. You want to come on? This is the whole basis of this show. We want to have people to come on and interact with us. Make it a little spicy. But she actually knows her shit. So, like, if she comes on, by the way, like, don't fuck around. Okay?
No, my only lock today, dude. The only lock I've got is I've been having a lot of fun with the we recently added to Bucket the NRFI, which is no run first inning in MLB. Right, so it's essentially just predicting whether or not in the first inning either team gets a run. And so on the Twins White Sox game today, I said no run first inning. So you predict yes that there will not be a run scored in the first inning.
That's confusing. I hate that, by the way. But
okay, yeah. The binary prediction, like
it's so annoying.
It's so annoying. Yeah, it is. But so we'll see. All the other ones, Bucket wasn't confident enough in to kind of make a decision on it. So this one, it was very confident that there was not going to be a run scored. So we'll see. And the nice part is anybody that's saying, oh, baseball's so boring to watch and I hate watching baseball. Blah, blah, well, you get one inning, bro. Watch one inning and see if they score or not. So I think that's going to be that's a good lock to have, I think.
Honestly, man, I like that a lot because, I am interested, especially, I'm a data guy and, highly analytical. So, betting hockey's tough for me, my biases. And like you said, like the puck bounce, right. And the speed of it. Whereas I've thought actually over the last couple of months that baseball might be the switch for it, right. Like the slow pace, you're talking about all of this data. I'm interested, over my time talking to you guys over these next months and such of like learning more and what the hot picks are. And obviously if I can watch less, great, for my side.
Exactly. Yeah. A bunch of people I know are like, oh, baseball, it's so boring. It's like, I disagree, but like also like, all right, we'll watch the first inning and maybe make a couple bucks. Right. So yeah, we'll see. Dave, you got lots?
I was gonna say I love data, but did you see the Dave's post where he's like, "Did the Cavs coach just say they won 2 out of the 3 games on expected score?" I died.
Yo, what in the world? Widow just sent me a link on X and was like, "Check out my views," and I'm like, "I click on it." I don't know what the hell that was. I click on it, and my whole shit shuts down. Bro, Canadians, bro.
You gotta check your wallets now, dude.
I need to check my fucking wallets. That is crazy. My whole shit shut down.
You just got drained, bro.
Oh my God, that was wild. Widow, don't play.
Canadian witchcraft.
That is craziness. Holy cow.
All right. Well, I want to get Hunter's 2 cents on these too.
My bad.
So here's
these are quick draws.
Desk. Yep, quick draws. Kind of consensus here on what we think. These are random markets that are just populated every morning for us. So we have no idea what they actually are. So sometimes they're awesome and relevant, and sometimes it's just not worth the time of day. But so for this one, permanent peace deal by what, tomorrow? I mean, I'm gonna say hard no on that, but what do you guys think?
Consensus, no, I think.
No, yeah, no.
Nah,
All right.
Nah,
No,
they're playing the game, man. They're playing the game.
All right, who knows anything about League of Legends?
Bro, this is big business, by the way. This is really, bro, it's crazy. Like, because, bro, there's more money spent on e-game predictions than there is on NHL hockey. I'm not kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Like, some of these esports, like, people are psycho for this stuff. I literally know nothing about this shit.
No.
Literally nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, I just saw that there was like one team, like, I read a story yesterday called Falcon that like just shits the bed every time it's like crunch time. That's just what I read. I know nothing of esports.
I know Hanwha is actually a better team, so I'll say yes. Trust me, bro.
Yeah?
Trust me.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going
Trust
with
me, bro mentality. We're in.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Knicks, Cavs. We got
Cavs.
Knicks, Cavs.
Bro, Tom, I can't believe you traded motherfucker, bro. Left, bro, not right. Left.
Right.
Wait, what is it? Cavs. Wait,
Cavs.
Knicks. Cavs.
Cavs
the other way.
or Knicks. Yeah, that way.
Go with
Knicks.
Coleman's pick. That's fine. Whatever. Wait, Hunter, you're the guest. What do you say?
I'm going Knicks. If they do it, I'll be impressed, and I'll have more hope for the finals win. Honestly,
I am officially 1-2, so maybe I'm just trying to get my money back, Casey. So yeah, let's go Knicks. But in my heart, in my mind, I say Cavs.
There's gonna be none of this tonight,
Knicks.
boys. There's gonna be no Donovan Mitchell dance. There's gonna be none of this. Okay, there's gonna be this.
G2 Esports. I'll just do that.
There we go. And then the last one here we got Spurs Thunder. Yeah.
Spurs Thunder. They're back in OKC, yeah?
Yeah,
OKC.
I think so tonight.
Yeah, OKC.
Thunder. Yeah, OKC.
Thunder.
I think OKC wins the next game.
Yeah.
I think it's going 7. I think for sure. And I think Wemby shows up game 7 and brings it for the Spurs. What do you say, Hunter?
No, I'm kind of on the same page. I don't think it's going to be, Spurs taking over early. I think it's going to be the long game, game 7.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Look at this. The audience is torn. We got Milo says Cavs. Nat says Knicks.
There goes my Cavs fans, guys. Let's do it.
Bro,
I'm not even a Cavs fan, but just one game is all we need. One game is all we need.
So, real quick before we move on to the last segment here, just so that you guys are aware, right? That's like a lottery ticket right now, right? Because they're not completely out yet, right? And this is the futures, right? So if they win the championship, right? They win NBA championship. You can buy yes at 0.4 right now, bro. Like 0.4. So you throw $10 to win $2,400 if the Cavs somehow pull off the biggest miracle we've seen in sports.
Look at Hunter's face. He's like, what?
Can we see that? Can we see the NHL champions as well? I want to see what Avs in 7 is going to be, because there's like a budding joke where they're like, "Oh yeah, Avs in 5, Avs in 6," and then Avs in 7. Like every time Avs lost, they were like, "No, Avs will eventually start winning." But
okay, so
real quick, is there even an NHL futures? Yeah.
There is. Yeah. But before we even get there, I just want to say this, right? Like Hunter's face was like in what world, right? Like the stats don't reflect it, but this is where like sometimes you got to have the nuts to be able to put money down in the most obscene thing, because it's reflective of the odds. Obviously, extremely improbable. Otherwise, it wouldn't be 0.5 or 0.6 or 1% or whatever, right? Colorado Avalanche, a 3-0 lead. We should be good. Everything's fine. Nobody's like, it's not that many that are putting down money on the Knights. Maybe once they score a goal, maybe they get more when they score a second. But you got to have the nuts. You want the big payoffs, or you want the big payouts. You better grab your fucking balls and be able to put your money where your fucking mouth is, because like that's when you'll make it. Now, but I do that for Cleveland personally. I think you'd be fucking crazy.
It's a real long shot.
Things have happened. I'm just saying. But
mean, you could put your money. I mean, Colorado here, right? I mean, Avs, bro. I mean, do you think that?
there's still some delusional fans. 5% Colorado is insane, but
yeah, dude, I'm that delusional fan, bro. I mean, like whether
They should
or not
talk to Cleveland fans. They should talk to Cleveland.
Yeah, right.
Fans. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, I mean, President's Cup winners, man.
Support
I mean,
group.
right. So it's the curse of the cup, right? Possibly curse of the President's Cup. Maybe, we'll see. But I mean, they're a good looking team, man. I don't know. That's not worth it to me. 10 for 195. That's not a big enough lottery ticket.
What's more appealing to me is actually the Knights at 39%. That's actually like very, very interesting to me. Yeah.
39. You think that's value?
Yeah, that's value. Like, honestly, I've been watching the Eastern Conference, and like to me personally, I feel like there's like a skill gap between the West and the East right now. Like Carolina Hurricanes, they're just known to be choking every year. Like, especially in the Eastern Conference Finals, they've lost I think they're 1-17 or 2-17 the past couple of years. And then the Canadians, they're really good, but they're really young. So they say experience matters. That's why you need the veterans. Golden Knights have the perfect blend. And who wouldn't want to watch Marner, who gets ridiculed in Toronto to win a Stanley Cup, and then you could just laugh at the Toronto fans after he wins, So I think there's some value there. 39% is pretty good in my opinion.
Hunter, who do you think is actually going to win this whole thing? I know we talked about games, but
after last night, I have a hard time. That's why I got the hat on, man. Going with Vegas. Going off what Como was saying, we're talking about the Avs have two of the best players in the world, right? We got McKinnon and we got Makar, and obviously those first two games without Makar, major difference if he was around. I think it wouldn't be 3-0 at least, and they might be up 2-1 even, or better. I really agree that Canadians killer game, but too young to finish would be crazy for them. Hurricanes. The great thing is that all four of these teams kind of all play a Western style, more like Western Conference hockey. Like the Hurricanes play really fast. The Canadians play really fast compared to the Rangers, dump and chase, or a lot of these other Eastern teams play a bit more of a controlled game. I don't know, man. I really think that I was super impressed last night with the Knights, and they're hungry. Yeah, they're hungry for it.
Yeah, I mean, they just look good, but also how there's recency bias for us, right? It's we just came off watching Vegas do these crazy. If that was another team yesterday that might have pulled that off, maybe we're saying their name, right? But it wasn't, and it was Vegas, so I think naturally, it makes it makes sense. Vegas looks good, and that's a tough arena to play in too. And they're actually holding home ice. This is the thing, with hockey, and this is what's crazy because I feel it's permeated into basketball. Back in the day, do you guys remember you had home? If you had home floor, you were winning on your home floor. It was kind of a rare thing to see such upsets, teams going on the road, right? We literally saw almost a 1 seed get upset by an 8 seed in the NBA today. Point being, it's in hockey, it's always been that way. Any given night on the ice, anybody can win. And it's that's what I mean. That makes it that much more difficult. But yeah, I think you guys kind of have the analysis down right, where it's just look at the games, look at the players, look at the skill level. And yeah, I guess we'll see. I like Vegas too. I really, really do like Vegas, but I have to be impartial. I've watched enough Canadian games this season to be I think they got a shot. I think they got a realistic shot, man. They got a good young squad. Caulfield's doing crazy. Ended up scoring his 51st goal. You know what I mean? These are they're looking good. So yeah. If my brother-in-law Eric, if you're watching, yeah, let's go Canadians. I don't want my sister to kill. Yeah.
Dave, let's do a side bet.
What do you say? Side bet?
Yeah, if the Canadians lose or.
Oh, there's that Vegas Wi-Fi kicking in. He said, side bet, Dave, and then it was
Vegas found out you were playing on prediction markets, and they said, "No,
bro, no, that's Widow, bro. That's the Widow virus. I don't know what she gave me, but Widow gave me some sort of a virus. I'm convinced of it, bro. Check out my views. I don't even know what that meant. Why would what? Why did I even click on that? I don't even know. Is Widow hacked? Widow might be hacked. Nobody interact with Widow. Como, whenever you get reception, you're good. Don't worry about it. No worries. There's also been, I know we only got a couple minutes left, but there's been a lot. There's been, I gotta check the number again, but I saw some crazy stat number in terms of how much money has actually been bet on across like all these different World Cup games. We're 17 days away from World Cup. It's going to be absolute insanity. It's going to be held here, like in the United States. It's going to be nuts. I think there was a lot of error on FIFA's part, tickets, like pricing, a bunch of shit here, right? Like some of the ticket prices going to these games is nuts. But I think what I saw an interesting story on World Cup is people are putting a lot of bids in on like Haiti to win the World Cup at like 0.5 cents. And it's just like they're buying, right? Where it's just like you're not buying because you think they're actually going to win. You think eventually like the market will adjust. They win 1 or 2 games, maybe like it moves up 2, 3, 4x, and then boom, like you can get out. But there's going to be serious liquidity like going into these. Brent, how much like for just looking at some of the games? Like, let me make this bigger so that I can see. But what are we looking at in terms of like actual dollar amounts for like some of these games?
Let's see. I mean, like looking at
that's nothing. Oh, for money line
first game.
Oh, maybe it's
100.
Maybe it was on Culture.
Yeah, 17K in volume currently. I mean, we're still we still got another week. Yeah, 2 weeks.
17 days. We got 2 weeks. But
2 weeks, until these games start to kick off. And so, I mean, like realistically, this volume is going to go nuts once we get closer to some of these games. And obviously, like the games that have more popular teams playing always have a little bit of higher volume, right? I mean, like we got 17K for the US, we got 25 in the Qatar Switzerland match, right? Probably because like Switzerland is heavily favored. So I mean, like as these games get closer, we're going to see a lot more volume. I'm curious to see how Polymarket's going to handle the activation, right? All of the rumors of the airdrop, right, or TGE, all that stuff that's happening, is expected to happen right around this time of World Cup. So I think their idea is, human psychology is, I just got all this free money, let me try to double it real quick on this soccer game, and so, rinse and repeat kind of thing, and so I think that, hopefully they actually do, hook people up, give a nice airdrop. But also I want to see what else they're going to have here, right? Because I mean, we've got, I think your standard bets, money line spreads, totals, both teams to score is fun, right? And then exact score is I don't like playing exact score. I feel like anytime
as we get closer to World Cup, I want us to pull some stats, and this is where we're going to work with the Stitch team. Oh shit, my bad, Coma. This is where we're going to work with the Stitch team to essentially like bring more, like as World Cup gets closer, I want to see what people are saying, what bets are being made, where the money is moving. And this is where, so we've been working with the Stitch team in the background, and they're going to start compiling some stuff for us. So hopefully by either Wednesday or by next Monday, we're going to have like really, really like amazing insights powered by the Stitch team. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Hunter, are you a World Cup guy? I mean, World Cup is just World Cup, man. You know what I mean? Like you just gotta.
Yeah, I'm out here for it, dude.
Yeah,
big time. Yeah. I'm actually worried about hanging with you friggin' 3 because, man, you guys know I just left my job, man. I gotta dive into bucket, get this analysis going so that I don't lose all my money hanging with you friggin'
bro.
D-gens.
Yeah, listen, you can pawn your ape or your punk with me. I will be sure to give you top dollar, sir. So don't worry about it.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
there's a bunch of cool props coming, and then there's another team we've been talking to, name TBD for now, right? But because we've got on bucket, we've got our World Cup dash up, with some preliminary data, right? This isn't super rich, not a ton of stuff yet, because obviously as these games start, we'll get more accurate data as far as player is injuries, weather, all those things that ultimately will affect a match. But we do have, the host cities, the weather there, any of the news that's happening, some stuff from Reddit, the hype index, right? So it looks like, I mean, like everyone's hypey on Brazil to take it, right? And so, I mean, like not a bad call. You know, I guess we'll see.
It's every World Cup is the same shit, bro. They'll go to Brazil, and then France starts winning a couple games. France wins a group, and they're like, "Oh my god, the French are going to be unstoppable." And then you know, you got like the dark horses that ended up making it in. But bro, Brazil, Morocco, bro, you know what side I'm on, right? Sorry, Brazilians, Moroccans, maybe this year. As long as we don't score our own goal like we did last World Cup, we should be fine.
Oh yeah, you'll be fine. Damn. You'll be fine. So yeah, with full team breakdowns, you know, any of their strengths and weaknesses, you know, for these teams. Again,
that's
this
dope.
This data will get more accurate as we get some.
That's fire, bro.
You know, so definitely excited to see. And then also we're surfacing, like I said, for another team, we are starting to surface some suggested prop plays, right? Some potential props that could possibly hit, right?
Yo, guys, what are you doing with your life if you're not on buckets, man? Like,
this is nuts. Yeah, honestly, dude. Like, I didn't know it was literally everything.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. So here's some of these, right? Yeah. We got assists, passes, shots, total duels won, ratings. There's a bunch of different props that could potentially hit, right? So yeah, definitely. And the World Cup Dash is 100% free for the entire World Cup, right? You don't have to be on a pro tier or anything like that. We want to make this available to anyone and everyone. So all you do, go sign up at Bucket, and you can see. I mean, we're tracking literally every book that exists for World Cup. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. Really excited for this.
As crazy as it sounds, we're gonna revamp this a lot too as well. Like in the next few weeks.
Guys, and it's analytics, right? Like, so people understand and that they're clear. We might have lost the Instagram audience. Instagram, get your shit together. Why do you got to cut the stream off at an hour? You guys suck. It's only analytics, right? Like, they're not telling you like pick this, pick that. They'll give you recommended picks, but this is where you come to have every single bit of data processed via like the agents behind Bucket to be able to give you the best possible insight, right? So, and think analytics platform, insight, be a big boy or girl, and then you make your picks based off of that information. But look at all of this data, man. This is, bro, that's hella intricate, bro. That's crazy. As long as there's no talk of regression, then I should be fine. I think I could use that.
No regression until it starts, right? I think. Once it starts, we'll get all into that, huh? But no, this is right on the homepage. Go ahead, head over to Bucket and check out the World Cup stuff. Yeah, like Coma said, we're going to be seriously beefing this up. This is kind of like our placeholder, get to know the different teams, you know, again, the basic strengths and weaknesses, little background. You can go right to the wiki and go read about the team if that's the kind of thing that you're into doing, you know. So
I like it.
It'll be fun, man.
Beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful. Do I need any final picks from you guys? I think we made our picks. I think we should be good. As long as they're on screen here. Okay. I will get my clippers to make sure that if I can throw something back in one of your faces, Coma, for picking Cleveland, I'm just saying I will absolutely 100% do that. And also, I have to clip Hunter and his full entire getup. That is a fact, my boy, a fact. Hunter, thank you, bro, for obviously for joining us and for coming through today, man. Tell your people. You got something coming up? You working on anything else? You got something?
Oh man, we'll have to talk about it after.
Oh, all right, fair enough.
But yeah, guys, thanks so much for having me, guys. Like, I'm out here to build with everyone right now. I got a couple reins in my hand, if you know what I'm saying. And guys, I hope to come back on the show, and I'm definitely going to jump in the platform, especially for the World Cup. Like, that's something that I'm going to get back into playing around a little bit. So cheers. Thanks for having me. Brad, Coma, Dave.
Always, bro. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, my guy. You're the man. I appreciate you, man. And I love to get up, bro. Like, we need a little bit of fun out there in the morning. Yeah. I don't know what your wife is probably saying at this point, like you walking around in goalie gear at 10 o'clock in the morning, but here we are. That's what it is. You know what I mean? Just
go to the grocery store from here, dress like that, you know, and go out, run your errands for the day as a goalie, you know. Nobody will ask questions.
Yeah. And I appreciate you guys not saying anything about my beautiful, dry, flowing locks. Like this is great. There was no hair being done today. And normally I thought at least Hunter would say something, but I feel like it looks great. If I'm just being honest, like there's so much. It's so
This
voluminous.
friggin' guy.
I'm still waiting for the one-on-ones, and then maybe we could put a prediction market.
Hell
slip on that. But guys, you guys need to do it. You guys still need to do it.
Yeah, yeah. The New Yorker who's not a Knicks fan. Go figure. Anyways,
we need to see the live stream, or
bro. I will 100% live stream that. That's a fact.
Yeah,
and Wednesday show
AI changing the video in the background and such. I can tell you that much.
Are you kidding me? I am going to spank you fair and square. Don't you worry. The world will know. Okay, the world will know. Yeah, man. Bread, good shit. Amazing stuff on buckets. Oh, wait, Nat wants to know, are you a Yankees fan? Hunter?
I'm not. I'm not going to go further than that, but I'm not a Yankees fan.
Natalie, what is this guy? I don't even understand anymore. I don't know. He lives in New York. He says he's a New Yorker, but yet he roots for every other team but New York in every fucking sport. I don't know. It is what it is.
What's this hat behind me? What's this?
What?
Rangers, baby.
Oh, yeah, right.
Rangers,
okay,
baby.
Fine. Yeah, right.
Rangers.
See, Natalie said you're not a
Rangers.
You heard it from
they're just awful this year.
R.I.P. R.I.P. We don't have to talk about them. I don't want to bring them up.
Also, yeah, just so you guys know, like the slate is now filling up, and what I mean by that is we're going to be bringing on more guests. Here's what we're like. I want to just like highlight two things. Number one, I'm going to tease out a few of the guests that we have coming up, and I think I mentioned them earlier. But what I'd like to do too is the comments are hella active, right? And they're lively, and I love that, and we really, really appreciate it. And we love that. If you guys want to come on, whether you want to turn a camera on, you can. You don't have to. You don't want to, but come on and give a take. You can absolutely 100% do that. You don't agree with some of the picks that we might be making. You want to come talk a little shit. We're here for it. I'm here for it 110%. I'd actually really encourage it because as we bring on more guests with different platforms, I want you guys to use their shit and break it and come on and be like, yo, your product sucks. I tried to use it and it was fucking terrible, or it was great, whatever. But I want it to be real. Like give it maybe a take in between there. But I want this to be like as interactive as possible. And I'll share these links out. Like I was even talking, I think I was talking with Nunu, where she was just like, do like a chat roulette style where it's like we send it out to a bunch and we see who shows up. You boys feeling a little crazy over the next couple of weeks? We roll the dice and we see how this goes, bro. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Are we going to get a picture or a video from a sports book for fuck's sake, bro? Anything from you in Vegas? He's like, nah.
Hey, so I need to find my wallet. Apparently, I was having too much fun last night, so that's gonna be my journey for tonight. So yeah, prediction markets on if I find my wallet or not. So let's it's a yes/no binary thing. So but yes, I will try to get us a video, but just stay chill. Just anything, chill, you know, like a little bit of priorities first, you know.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. And for those that don't know, Coma's in Vegas currently. They have the worst Wi-Fi ever, but also he lost his wallet partying too hard because he went to a BTS concert. He loves the boy bands. I just had to throw that out there.
I'm just being a supportive husband more than anything.
Yeah. However you want to dress it up, bro, that's your business. But Wednesday, we got Camel coming on, Trade on Site. We have Pred coming on next week. We have Almanac coming on the week after that. We have Yamada coming on after that. You're probably like, I don't even know half this stuff, but I'm telling you, these are the guys that are making waves out here, whether it's social trading, data aggregation, market aggregation. There's so many different tools out here, and we will be bringing them to you. So please come back. We already had a 50% higher turnout than we did last week. So very, very much appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We're going to clip this up. Again, any clippers out there, hit me up in the DMs. We want to try and clip up as much of this stuff as possible. But Hunter, appreciate you. Bread Coma, as always. These guys are West Coast, so it's a little bit earlier for them. So, we give them a little bit of grace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's it. gmPM episode 2. We are out. We'll see y'all on Wednesday, man. Don't forget, 10:30 a.m. Wednesday. Peace.